Hello students! In our previous video, we learnt about similarity of figures. Today, let us recall concept of congruency and also learn about the differences between congruency and similarity. But before going into differences, let us do a small activity. Can you identify similar objects and congruent objects in this room? Before answering this question, let us first understand the differences between similarity and congruency. This might help you to answer the question. Students, as we have seen, similar figures have same shape but can have different sizes. But congruent figures will always have same shape and same size. In other words, congruent figures are exactly identical to each other. So now let us go back to our room and find out similar and congruent figures in it. As you can see, students, glasses kept on the table are of the same size and same shape. That is, they are exactly identical to each other. So what can we call them? Yes, they are congruent. Now, can you find out objects in the room which are similar? Yes, you are right. The butterflies on the wall are similar. Observe that all butterflies have same shape, but their sizes are different. So, since their sizes are different, we cannot call them congruent. But yes, as their shape is same, we can call them similar figures. So we have seen that glasses are congruent. But are they similar also? Yes, they are similar also. As you know, students, for similarity, shape is required to be same, irrespective of the sizes. While for congruency, both same shape and same size are required. Therefore, as glasses have same shape, which match our criteria of similarity, they are similar also. Now in the case of butterflies, can I say they are congruent? No, they are not. As butterflies have different sizes, even though their shape may be same, so they are not congruent. So we can say that all congruent figures will always be similar, but all similar figures might not be congruent. Now let me tell you an interesting fact. Students, we can find about the same shape and size of two objects by comparing their respective angles and sides with respect to each other. In mathematics, we use the word correspondence to show this correlation between two shapes. Correspondence means a one-to-one correlation or connection between two angles or sides of two different figures. Correspondence can be represented with the symbol as shown. Now let us understand the term correspondence in a better way. For that, let us take two triangles ABC and DEF and try to find proper correspondence. In both the triangles, we see that angle A is equal to angle D, while angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. Therefore, we can write the correspondence that angle A and angle D are corresponding angles, while angle B and angle E are corresponding angles. Similarly, angle C and angle F are corresponding angles. So we can write correspondence as triangle ABC corresponds to triangle DEF. This is the symbolic way of representing the correspondence. Students, while noting correspondence, the sequence is important and not the position. Now students, can we write correspondence between these two triangles as triangle ABC corresponds to triangle FDE? No, we cannot write triangle DEF as triangle FDE, as this will mean that angle A is equal to angle F and angle B is equal to angle D and angle C is equal to angle E, which is not true because we are given that A is equal to D, B is equal to E and C is equal to F. Similarly, we cannot write triangle ABC corresponds to triangle EDF. Again, this would also change the sequence and in turn change the correspondence. Thus, students, correspondence is one-to-one correlation of angles and the respective sides of two triangles. And to find out the correspondence, always look for equal angles and equal sides. Now students, if I ask you, if one of the triangle is flipped or rotated, will correspondence change or remain same? Yes, it will be same. Even though the position of angles has changed, the measure of angles are still going to remain same. Therefore, correspondence will not change. Now students, in case 1, along with all the angles, side AC is equal to corresponding side DF, side AB is equal to corresponding side DE, and side BC is equal to its corresponding side EF. So accordingly, as all corresponding angles are equal and as all corresponding sides are equal, the correspondence ABC corresponds to DEF is a congruence. Thus, these triangles can overlap each other perfectly. So we can say that these triangles are congruent. Mathematically, we write this as triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. But in case 2, we see that even though all corresponding angles are equal, their corresponding sides are not equal, as they have different measures. So we can say that these two triangles are not congruent, but they are similar. Also, they can overlap each other, but they cannot fit in each other perfectly since their sides are different. Mathematically, we write the similarity as triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So students, from here we know that correspondence is very important for similarity and congruency of figures. And for finding correspondence, look for equal angles and equal sides between two figures. Now if we take our case 2 again, where two triangles were similar, if we rotate one of the triangle, can we say both these triangles are still similar? Yes, they are still similar because in any condition, their shape is not changing. That is, their corresponding angles are remaining same even though their positions are changing. Now if we change the size of one triangle, like if we dilate it or compress it, are they similar? Yes, they are still similar. Again, their shape has not changed, only their size has changed. Thus, we can say that when two or more objects or figures are same due to their shape, this property is known as similarity. In other words, similarity of figures will not change even after resizing or flipping or rotating. But if we take the case of congruency, rotating or flipping might not change congruency, but resizing will change the congruency. Thus, in case of dilation or contraction, two figures will not be congruent as they will no more be identical to each other. So students, let's quickly summarize what we have learnt. For both similarity and congruency, correspondence is equally important. If correspondence changes, both similarity and congruency also changes. We learnt that similar figures are those whose shape is same though their size may be different, while congruent figures are those whose shape and size both are same. Resizing of shape will not change similarity but will change congruency of two figures. In the next video, we will learn about similarity of a special shape triangle.